Oh, googly moogly. Hey, this is Lamarr Wilson from Mashable. Welcome to YouTube Weekly. This is the show where we take the YouTube news that we find during the week, bring it here, slap it up, flip it up, rub it down. Oh no! But then we end up telling you about it. Did you get that reference? All right, let's get into the news. So in the first story, YouTube is now allowing you to put a 3-second intro in front of every video you've ever created. How do they do that with the technology? Well, it's easy. Even if you did a video back in 2008, you can have a thing that says, hey, and then your video starts. I don't know why you would do that though. So like in front of Chocolate Rain, Tay Zani could say something like this. This is not my only hit. And then the video starts. I think this would be good for some people who never really did an intro or outro. Me personally, on my personal channel, not an issue because I do a cold open with a joke, kind of like this show. Then the intro comes and then we get right into it. So it wouldn't work for me, it wouldn't work for this channel, but it's nice that it's out there. Check out the feature, the links below for more information. And now to our other story. Whoa! I'm like, this story is hot. And I gotta figure out how to touch this story because it could be all lies, it could be all true. Okay, so here's what happened. A former Google AdSense employee came out and talked about the evil practices that Google does behind the scenes, so to speak. I mean, this is based on his words. He posted a long page spin detailing, like intricate details. I'll leave a link below, you can read the whole thing. I'm just gonna summarize it. So his allegation was, back in the day, Google was like, look, publishers are making too much money. So I want you to get a list of all the people who are making this much money, maybe it's like $5,000 a month, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, and just ban them. Just ban them from AdSense, no explanation, no follow-up, and do it right before they get paid so, you know, we can get free money and we get to keep that. Now, I don't know if that part is true or not, but I will say you can search online, there are hundreds, maybe thousands of reports of people who are bloggers or maybe even on YouTube getting their AdSense blocked or banned and they have no recourse. They try to appeal and they get a robotic answer. So there might be an issue there. I'm not saying Google did it stuff on purpose, but there is some legitimacy to the fact that a lot of people have been banned. And to be fair, there are a lot of people who cheat the system on AdSense, so maybe that was the case. But I have personal friends I know who didn't cheat, and their stuff was just mysteriously just gone because maybe other people clicked their links and made them invalid. I don't know. The report also said that they had to have quotas and their job depended on it. So even if these people say they didn't like doing it, they were forced to by Google's AdSense management team because they wanted to save money. But then a problem occurred that they wanted to solve. Again, this is allegedly. So what if you have a well-known person using AdSense or maybe a big YouTuber at the time? Let's just say PewDiePie since he's the biggest now. What if you disable his to try to screw him out of AdSense money and he makes a stink about it? Guess what? You're in trouble as a company. So what the allegation says is they made a special list of certain creators that you don't touch. So those creators can get away with anything. They're on a do not touch list, leave them alone, but you ban everybody else. And wow, if this is even remotely true, I mean, so many people's livelihoods were affected by this. This big company who says don't be evil, they evil. Part of me says it's hard to not believe at least some of it because this pastebin, unless he is just an intricate joker, I mean, he went into some specific details, but he did name names and he hasn't come out and said his name. So maybe he's just an elaborate storyteller and just is fooling us all. So I will say one thing out of all of this, AdSense is a very mysterious type of system and I wish there was more transparency so things like this wouldn't happen. We don't understand how the system works. We just hope we get paid and we get paid a certain amount. We just don't know. So I'd like to know what you think of this story. Check out the article of the pastebin. Google has denied it. And so I'm not making any judgments. It's just something interesting to read and something interesting to think about. I thought that was a powerful story to at least cover today. All right, that's all for the news. Let's get into the video of the week. Okay, now I know you heard about all the bad weather that's happened in the last week. West Coast was like burning hot. East Coast was crazy storming and flooding. And in Baltimore, there were landslides. And maybe you've seen the video of the landslide. Here's how it starts.
Okay. Honestly, I feel so bad, but at the same time, I'm just like...
And I wanted to make this the video of the week because that's why it got so many views, is how it ended.
Oh my god!
Wow, so with over 7.7 million views and growing, this is a very popular video. A lot of the comments are kind of horrible. It's like, why is she screaming? And let me just let you know something. If the ground is letting go under your feet and you don't know how far it's gonna go, I scream too and I know you scream too. So leave the lady alone. People are horrible in the comments sometimes. we all will be screaming. Did you see how all that fell? And so that's the video of the week. Make sure you watch the whole video below, and let's look at the channel of the week. Now in the news segment, I talked about the alleged pastebin guy being possibly a very good storyteller, but I want to talk about a real storyteller that's on the internet. Our channel of the week, his name is Swoozy. He's a cool guy out of Florida who does amazing storytelling. I think he's probably one of the best storytellers on the internet, in my humble opinion. He talks mainly about his life, relationships with girls, relationships with jobs he's had. He's worked at Disney. It's one of his most popular videos.
You have the people that take their job too seriously. You have the costume and the non-costume. You got the non-costume people, they're smiling all the time, they're just a little bit awkward to be around, and then you have the costume people who believe they are those Disney characters.
Awesome conversational style, and he just puts you into the story, and he does animation for some of the videos, and some of them he just talks. Awesome guy, big YouTuber. He might be somebody you want to check out, so congratulations to Swoozy. You are our channel of the week. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all for YouTube Weekly this week. Thanks so much for watching. Please give this a thumbs up to show us that you support this thing we do. And please subscribe to Mashable because we do this show every Monday. Thanks for watching. This is Lamarr Wilson from Mashable. I will see you next week. Take care.